Hi there. So the Toronto Real Estate Board just announced the market for August, and it's been hot. I mean, very, very hot, just like the weather has been for August. You know, for the month of August, the sales were up 40.3% compared to 2019. That's an awful lot of business. Sales were up year over year basis for all major home types, both in the city and the surrounding GTA regions. It should be noted that low-rise market segments, including detached and semi-detached houses and townhouses, were the drivers of the growth. Condominium apartment sales were up on an annual basis for the second straight month, but to a lesser degree. Now, increased demand for ownership housing has been based on economic conditions in terms of the monthly GDP, growth and job creation, and the continuation of very, very low borrowing costs. So in addition, fewer households have traveled anywhere in the world based on COVID-19 and remained in the GTA and done their house shopping during this period, satisfying pent-up demand. So both the number of new listings entered into the Toronto MLS system and the number of active listings on the Toronto MLS system in August were up on a year-over-year basis. Now, while new listings were up strongly for all home types, growth in new condominiums apartment listings far outstripped growth in the other market segments. Now, generally speaking, market conditions remain very, very tight in the GTA resale market. In August, competition between buyers was especially strong for low-rise home types, leading to a robust annual rates of price growth. However, while growth in condominium apartment listings were well outstripping condo sales growth, condo market conditions were comparatively more balanced, which reflected in a slower pace of price growth in that segment. Now, the MLS Price Index composite benchmark was up 11.1% in August 2020 compared to 2019. But over the same period, the overall selling price was 20.1% increase compared to 2019 for an average price of $954,404. Now, annual detached and semi-detached houses growth was stronger in the comparatively more expensive city of Toronto than the surrounding GTA regions. And that explains why the growth in the overall average selling price outstripped growth in the MLS composite benchmark. Now, if we look for new listings, that was up 56.8% in 2020. We had 18,491 new listings. And on active listings, we got 16,662, which is only up 5%, only marginally, because more and more were selling. So the average price was the biggest difference, because the average price at that last year was $792,134, and the average price this year is $951,404 for an increase of 20.1% increase, which is pretty dramatic considering what we just gone through. And again, the big city of Toronto, which has got a much bigger population than that and more houses, they led the way. They had 3,365 sales for the month. Now this includes all sales, condominium, townhouses, and detached. So everything is included in these numbers. And then the other big city, we have Peel. They had 2,301 sales. And the city of Toronto, by the way, their average was 1 million. They cracked over the 1 million mark. So 1,112,506. And in Peel, the average was 391. And then we come to New York, just short of 2,000, 1,933 for an average price of 1,091,433. So again, still at the highest part of all the other areas, but everybody else is coming very quickly behind. And then you had Durham, which has been on fire the whole duration, smaller population. They still had 1,515 sales, and their averages creeped up to 734,136. And in Halton, they had 1,126 sales for an average price of $1,031,721. And then in Simcoe, they had 467 sales for an average price of $752,761. So we can see the market has been very, very hot for buyers, for sellers, and for investors. So if you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing, you want questions answered, by all means, feel free to call us for anything, any information that we can help you out with. You can reach us at 905-907-5464 or homes@darylking.com. Thanks very much, and let's have a great fall to everybody. Bye-bye.